Everyone's always obsessed with houses, even though like I personally couldn't care if it was a house or a townhouse or a unit. It's like whatever's gonna make the most money at the end of the day. To me, in terms of like that one as an example, just for 357, the yield, if you go off 560 per week, which if you look online for a two better, they're all at least minimum 540. If you go off 560, it's 8.15% yield. To get a yield that high, you have to usually go 40 kilometers out to a rough area. I used to buy a lot of properties throughout Logan. I own a bunch of properties there, good pockets and bad pockets, and they've all doubled, of course. Stuff has exploded. Like I used to buy houses for clients there and myself for like 230 a house. Now they're like 550 in 4 years. Everyone's kicking themselves they didn't buy in Logan. But that's always the case, you know. And it was the same thing like with Western Sydney. You know, everyone was like, don't buy in Western. So everything goes up no matter what. But they're good area, like they're only, 10 minutes to the city. 6, 7, 8 kilometers drive kilometers from the city. They're in the inner city rings. And that's, to me, is just super affordable. Like houses are hard to get. Sometimes people wait a month, 2 months, 3 months to get a house because everyone's always obsessed with houses, even though like I personally couldn't care if it was a house or a townhouse or a unit. It's like whatever's gonna make the most money at the end of the day. And houses, as you probably figured out, usually have a lower rental yield as well. If you can get a unit or a townhouse with a 7 or 8 or 9% yield, a house will have like a 4, 5 or a max of 6. The standard sentiment people, out there, houses will have stronger capital growth because of X, Y, Z, because people look at these, this data and statistics, and they're all like, data can be skewed, data can be incorrect. Emailing you through 2 links as an example. These are 2 properties that I bought, one for a client and one I showed to 4 clients. They all said no because it was a strata property, ironically. Both in the same suburb, both at the same time, in the same year, roughly. And one's a house, one's a strata unit. Client bought the house and it's gone up probably 90%. 4 clients said no to the unit. I ended up buying the unit because I thought everyone was silly for not buying it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it myself. Ended up buying it and it's gone up probably 150%. It's more than doubled in 3 years. And I've actually done a couple of videos, like you'll recognize the videos on YouTube. If you go back like 2-3 years, you'll see these ones. Me standing out the front of them. Many people said, oh, don't buy in Ipswich and don't buy in Redbank Plains, but like I bought 500 properties there for clients and they've all made 300,000 in the last like 2.5 years. It can well and truly go either way. The house that's there looks fancy, 4-bed, 2-bath, 600 square meter block, your standard like traditional one that everyone loves. But we bought that in 2020 for 289, and then that would be worth 550 today minimum. So the percentage value, yes, it's gone up to 550. It's made 250, 300,000 almost, but the percentage value of growth was like 95%. The percentage value between 133 to 320 is like 150, 160%.